Let's go ahead and turn now, though, in the meantime, to the crisis at our southern border. Sources telling NewsNation that President Biden is weighing a potential executive order regarding the border. The decision could come as early as Tuesday. Biden facing pressure right now from both sides of the political aisle over the migrant crisis. And NewsNation has been on it. We've got dramatic, exclusive video on the ground, video of asylum seekers entering the country. We are seeing families making the treacherous journey into the U.S., crossing endless lines of razor wires, the cold Rio Grande River, and deserts under scorching temperatures. Border town officials telling NewsNation the record level of unauthorized crossings are pushing local and federal authorities to the limit. Congressional reporter for thehill.com, Mychael Schnell, joins us now. Mychael, talk to us about this executive order. What are you hearing about it?
Yeah, so what we're hearing is essentially that President Biden will issue this executive order as soon as Tuesday. Right now, the Associated Press reporting about two provisions that will be included in this executive order. One is a provision that would shut off asylum requests, and two is a provision that would give the president the authority to deny entrance to migrants crossing the border if encounters at the border reaches a certain threshold per day. Now, of course, these are all still reported details, no confirmation yet from the White House. But that last provision about giving the president the authority to shut down the border, that may sound familiar because that was one of the cornerstone proponents of the bipartisan Senate border deal that lawmakers had unveiled back in February that was quickly shot down by Republicans, once again shot down by Republicans last month. But look, this all comes, Anna, as we get closer to the November elections and as it becomes clear and clear and clear that the border is going to be the dominating issue on the campaign trail in the weeks and months leading up to November.
Yeah, and you laid it out there with Republicans. I think it's safe to assume there's going to be some opposition to this. What are you hearing about that?
Yeah, so right now we're seeing this develop because it was just recently reported that the White House is going to be coming out with this executive order. But to give a taste, Speaker Mike Johnson was on the Sunday shows this morning, and he said that this executive order was, quote, too little too late. But then again, Congresswoman Nancy Mace was on the Hill's the Hill Sunday here on NewsNation earlier today, not totally casting doubt on the proposal. Take a listen.
Sound like great ideas and something I think many people can get behind, but the devil is always in the details. Like that Senate bill that came through, there were a lot of great ideas, as I have said over and over again, but for every good idea, there was a loophole on the next page that basically meant nothing.
So Mace right there saying that the devil will be in the details, but those provisions that have been reported by the Associated Press, she seems open to. Now, of course, we'll have to see what the rollout of this executive order actually looks like. Again, that is expected to happen on Tuesday. Anna?
All right, Mychael Schnell, thanks so much. We'll stay on top of it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.